Hey guys, welcome back to Digit.in, and today we are going to review the new OnePlus 5T smartphone, which starts at 32,999 rupees. Starting with the most prominent change, the design. The smartphone features a new 6-inch optic AMOLED display with 18:9 aspect ratio. The display is now taller and stretches to both the ends of the phone while maintaining symmetry. The display is a Samsung panel, which is similar to what OnePlus 5 used. The resolution of the display on the OnePlus 5T also remains 1080p wide. On the same note, we need to mention that even though the 18:9 aspect ratio is fast becoming a norm, most Android apps are not yet optimized for it. This is quite visible in games like Injustice 2, where menus are clipped since it is running in zoomed in mode. OnePlus has added another screen calibration mode called Adaptive Mode, which changes color calibration according to the content on the display. It basically ups the contrast and color saturation by a small margin from app to app. Although we would suggest you to keep the calibration on DCI-P3, which makes the colors on the display more natural. The design of the phone is similar to the phone it replaces, and yet it does remind us of the iPhone 7 Plus or the iPhone 8 Plus. It is not really a bad thing, as the phone is well built and feels solid. The beveled edges and the 2.5D curved display makes the phone prettier than any other phone in its price category. The phone retains the much-like 3-step profile switcher toggle, and you get the headphone jack. The OnePlus 5T now comes with Face Unlock feature. It takes only a few seconds to register your face and works 8 out of 10 times. Since it uses the front-facing camera, the phone struggles to unlock in extreme low-light conditions without the front-facing flash. Just like the iPhone X, Face ID will not work on the OnePlus 5T when you keep your eyes closed. Thanks to the new OxygenOS 4.7, which brings new features like parallel apps and the favorites like reading mode, night mode and screen off gestures. But that's about it. The lift up display mode gets a small change of font size and alignment, but nothing fancy. Then there is the new camera setup. We have already talked about our new camera in our initial comparison between the OnePlus 5 and the OnePlus 5T, but we still need to go over a few things. The OnePlus 5T has a dual rear camera setup with a 16-megapixel primary camera that uses the Sony IMX398 sensor and a 20-megapixel secondary unit that uses the Sony IMX376K sensor. As for the normal image quality, the OnePlus 5 does an admirable job in normal lighting conditions, but still it is not the best when it comes to flagship cameras. The images captured offer decent details, almost true to source color saturation and good dynamic range. The secondary camera here takes in depth data, which helps in overall image quality and subject separation. In low light conditions, the camera maintains better quality than most phones in the same price bracket. It captures good details and does not falter or slow down shutter speed dramatically. When the light is below 10 lux, the phone switches to the 20-megapixel secondary camera, which captures better details than its predecessor. The secondary camera also achieves better portrait shots compared to the OnePlus 5, capturing more details and better color saturation. The front-facing 16-megapixel camera remains exactly the same, but the new camera algorithm also helps the selfie camera in low-light situations. Image quality during the day is again one of the best we have seen in the price segment. Like the front-facing camera, the internals have remained unchanged as well. The device features the much-used Qualcomm Snapdragon 835 SoC. An R-Test unit is the higher variant and features 8GB of RAM and 128GB of internal storage. Be it synthetic benchmarks or day-to-day performance, there is nothing different here. All apps run quite smoothly and we did not find any issues with its calling capabilities. You can also install any game on this phone and it will run just fine. Most importantly, the 8GB of RAM is quite copious enough to keep more than 50 plus apps running in the background. Here is a look at the benchmarks where it keeps up with all the high-end smartphones. The OnePlus 5T has the same 3300 mAh battery as its predecessor and works the same as well. Using the phone as a daily driver, we got about 6 to 7 hours of screen on time from the device, which easily took us through a workday. Overall, this is a value for money smartphone which performs like a 2017 flagship device. The OnePlus 5T is a really good phone, filling the gap left in the market by the much-loved Google Nexus. Is it better than the Pixel as well? Well, that depends whether you are willing to compromise on camera quality and the latest Android OS. So what do you think about this review? Comment down below and don't forget to like and share this video. Thanks for watching.